Maybe 2019 has you searching for a new job or maybe looking to put your best face forward. Well, this morning we are talking about the power and importance of a good headshot. Kevin is with BKN Creative and joins us this morning with some tips and tricks on getting the best photograph. We have Kimberly, who's our model this morning, our beautiful model. But yeah, 2019, more important than ever, I think, to have that good headshot. Why is that, Kevin?
It is important. You know, this day and age, we're living in a digital age, and most of your credibility or your identity is really from a headshot, right? And so when an employer is really looking to hire you or interview you even, they'll go to your social media, right?
Okay.
So they'll go to something like Facebook or LinkedIn and they'll look at your headshot, and if it's, you know, a selfie that you took in Cancun 5 years ago, it's not gonna go great, you know? You may not get that interview. So investing in you means that they'll think you'll invest in them.
Well, and I love this. You're honest about, obviously this is your business, this is what you do, help people get that perfect headshot. But you say even if you don't have the money to invest in that right now, you say it is okay to use your phone.
Absolutely, yeah. Take a friend, go out into a park even, and...
You say no selfies though.
No selfies, no selfies,
Okay.
no selfies, hate them. So anyway, you use portrait mode on any type of phone that you have.
Okay.
You know, iPhone and more has built in this great feature. Use that. Have a friend take the actual image for you in portrait mode, stand next to a white wall and bounce light, right? So if light's right here, it'll light you up, and it's a perfect shot.
Well, and let's talk about lighting, because this is the setup that you brought here. How important is lighting in getting that best headshot?
It's very important. You know, lighting, especially when you're in studio and out of a studio, it really takes and lights up your features, right? And that's what you want to draw out, because the features on your face are your personality, right? And that is what people connect with. And so, you know, investing in a headshot and going into a studio and lighting it appropriately really brings out your best feature, and that's what you want.
Well, and I want to bring you in too, because you are a motivational speaker as well, and obviously you know the importance of having a good headshot. But for those of us who maybe are not used to getting in front of a camera, it can be a little intimidating,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. And in fact, I was nervous when I walked in. However, Kevin and his staff, from the moment you walk in, you are pampered. You feel like royalty from the welcome beverage that you get. And they just really put you in a place of ease where you can be yourself.
Music pumping.
We do. Well, you know, and I come from shooting for big name brands, and I spent some time in New York City when I lived there in photography, and I really wanted to bring that into Tampa, right? And so we have music, we have biscotti.
I want to get. We have some examples of some great headshots you've taken as well, and I want to make sure we address, because you want the headshots to look like the real person.
Correct.
Right? It can't be someone when you actually see them in person that you go, oh, wait, who is that?
Yes, yes.
So look at these right here, beautiful. And then personality. Is that you right there? Look at that.
That is me.
And that's what I love. Look at that big smile and personality.
He captured everything I wanted.
All right.
This is actually my business partner as well.
Okay. And so again, capturing personality and the right lighting. I know you're going to give us kind of example. Any other pointers as we're almost out of time here?
Yeah, the biggest thing is you want to collect not only a professional headshot, but also a personality shot. So a lot of people are really looking for those smiles and to draw you out. And that's what we specifically do.
Okay.
So, but as far as lighting, so I did a simple light setup, which this is actually called a butterfly light. It actually creates a butterfly beneath your nose, which is why it's named that. So we really love to use this. This is a beauty dish, which it brings out the natural beauty, and then we reflect light from the bottom, right?
All right,
and this setup is a great shot. So we'll just do a boom.
Boom, I like it. Well, hey, we're going to come back in just a second. We're going to talk about makeup, because you can have the best headshot, but if you're not starting with good makeup, then
exactly right.
And there's also an event you wanted to mention too. We'll make sure and put that up in our next segment too, and online as well. So stay right there. We'll be right back. When it comes to a headshot, you want to look your best, but also look like you. For some tips and tricks on proper makeup for headshots, we welcome back Kevin from our last segment talking about headshots, and now joined by makeup artist Marissa Moran. Welcome back. Welcome to you, Marissa. Yeah, headshots. I'm seeing kind of some do's and don'ts maybe, and I've had those headshots before where I'm like, yeah, that doesn't really look like me. So, Kevin, how important is makeup in this?
Makeup and hair is actually very important, but and Marissa will explain how important, but what to do and not to do. But we really promote hair and makeup because it just makes you feel like the best version of you, and it covers up some, you know, stuff that you don't maybe want shown and more. So we actually came together to offer these really fun events, which we'll talk about, but it is very important.
I'm a little nervous too, because I'm thinking like what we do on air, which I mean, we go dark because of the TV studio lights that we have. So I'm thinking, oh gosh, am I doing this wrong? Let's talk. Let's talk some do's and don'ts. What do you want people to keep in mind?
Well, perfect. Well, I just wanted to explain what this look is going here. What we're doing is we're doing half a side of full glam, what you want to do going out, doing everything. This side is what you want for a young professional. Coming out of college, going into taking your professional headshots, what you don't want to do is do a heavy eye. You don't want a lot of glitter. You want to take it here where a very natural look, a very natural thing. Brows are everything. So brows, you want a nice full brow going out. For headshots, you want a soft brow. You want a soft contour here. When you do a headshot, you want to use a mattifying liquid foundation. You don't want the shine. Everyone loves a good highlight moment, but for a headshot, it's going to reflect, and it's not going to be what you want. A nice bold lip for fun going out. For a nice professional headshot, you're going to want a nice nude lip, and then you're going to take a nice little gloss moment, and you want to hit it right here, and in the Cupid's bow, blot together for me, and that's going to pick up on the light really beautifully, and that's going to make a nice full lip going on, and it's just as simple as a little gloss.
So let me kind of get this straight. The only part you really want the like glitter and shine is right there in the center parts of the lip. Nowhere else really on the face,
You
right?
really want to accentuate the highlights of your face and the lowlights. So a nice little shimmer here.
Oh, you can do shimmer.
Of course, a little shimmer, but don't get crazy with it. You want to get a little bit here, and I'm also a huge fan to accentuate the eyes, a little pop right in the inner eye. Also, if you can see, dark eyeliner in your waterline kind of closes out the eye, more a dramatic look. If you, right here, you can see Justine has the white liner and it opens up your eyes.
Oh, okay. So I seriously am like thinking to myself right now, my makeup, like looking into the camera, being like, "Oh gosh, I got dark eye. Like I need to redo mine over here as you're talking." So, of course, you gave the tips. I definitely want to touch on you. You kind of teased there's an event coming up too that you want to be able to share.
Yeah. So Marissa and I came together quite a while back to create headshot days, right? So we call them BKN Creative Headshot Days, and we do them monthly. And we have hair and makeup available, and music and food, and it's just a super fun event to make people comfortable for their headshots.
Yes.
So our next one is actually coming up in a few weeks.
And I love it. I think there's such a misconception here with going dark for this. So I'm so glad you kind of busted that myth and talking about the importance of headshots, the way society is going. You gotta have that picture. Yes. Anything else in closing too on the hair front? I know she's starting to mess, so I'm gonna try to throw this in.
No, you're going in. I just want to go through and just show the face. That's what we're doing. Headshots. I like when curls go away from the face and just accentuate everybody's natural beauty. You want a glamified version of yourself.
There we go. There's the information. Thank you to all of you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Fun.